He was born right in that corner with the goats.
No, he was not.
I think our dog is gonna stink for the rest of his life. He's rolling around in hay, has to be constantly swimming.
He likes to roll around in the mud.
We need to get you some cologne.
Yeah.
Bear got in the pond, and so we're not letting him inside the container. Look how sad. No, Get back. That was not an invitation.
Oh boy. Alright, so now we have the screen on the major big openings up. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it looks pretty good for an amateur screener.
I think it looks perfect. I mean, you can't see any imperfections that I notice. I don't even know if you can really even see it. Just in this top lower rectangular space. You can see we're working on putting up some insulation here on the roof. Today this roof was way too hot. So we moved this up in our priority list to now. He really wants to come in. Like really, really bad. But he won't go off the rug.
Got some insulation there. I'm going to be holding this insulation up with some of that spray foam insulation, just all around the seams and whatnot, and also that'll help keep a airtight seal around the insulation to get the most out of these foam bats. So let me go ahead and get started on that. So check out this old barn. It's pretty cool.
Abraham Lincoln was born here, February 12th, 1809. He was born right in that corner with the goats.
No, he was not.
But seriously, this is a goat house that was made in the 1800s. No, Abraham Lincoln wasn't born here, but I fooled you for like a second.
Oh yeah, you really had the people going. Yeah, no, it's definitely run down. It looks cool, but definitely needs a lot of loving. And I guess for a while it's been used as storage or whatever. But a lot of even the stuff in it looks very old.
Well, since we're barn renovators, you know, like this could be our next.
This is our next flip.
Flip all the barns on our property.
Oh my god. So
we figured that some people were probably wondering where we were staying during this whole building process, so we figured that we would share this with you guys. Now that we have this whole solar closet bug tight and that has door and walls and everything, we are actually going to be staying in it. So I figured that I could show you guys that. Come on in. So as you can see, it is just the bare minimum. Literally just our place to sleep, some essentials, but that's pretty much it. You know, and it's actually really nice in here now because we had to put this up.
Yeah, that foam board, this is polystyrene with a reflective back. It helped so much. It's like night and day. Like there was a day similar to today where it's beautiful outside and it was just brutal in here. We were just being cooked alive. And this has just helped tremendously. It feels great in here right now.
Yeah, it feels really good. So yeah, it's like our little hippie hut.
But yeah, and as far as up top, I know it doesn't look the best. So the plan is to eventually put drywall or a beadboard or something up on this this roof.
And then laminate on the floors.
Yeah, and some sort of laminate on the floors. But I mean, as long as summer's not too brutal, I kind of would like to keep the metal siding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason why we decided to actually stay here during this whole project is because, first of all, we know that we are going to appreciate the end result just that much more after kind of roughing it, if you want to say it that way. I mean, I'm sure we could have figured out some other living arrangement. This was just honestly the easiest thing, and we just wanted it to be very minimal and just have the things that we need here and very simple.
I mean, originally we weren't intending on staying in the barn. I mean, the barn was something that we planned on fixing up, but that wasn't going to be one of the initial one of the initial projects. But after seeing where the solar would lie and where we would put our inverter and all that stuff, and the barn just happened to be in a perfect position. So we wanted to kill two birds with one stone, have a place to stay, have a place for our solar storage and stuff like that.
Yeah, because that'll also be in here with us.
And also have we can keep a washer and dryer and fridge and all that whenever we get solar up and running. So, I mean, it so happened to work that way. We're not going to work on the other side of the barn until after the house is done, though.
We thought we were going to do it first, but I think we'll go insane. So
Yeah.
we want to start working on our shipping container home.
Yeah, we need plumbing and normal utilities again.
We miss the amenities.
Yeah, everything's going to be completely off grid.
Yeah,
but we miss having all those things. So it's been a little over a month and we've had no consistent power and no consistent plumbing or anything like that. So it's definitely been a roller coaster. And I mean,
we're ready to start working on our home, and obviously after we get the solar power here, be able to, get plumbing, get some ring catchment going, just getting started on that whole process. And the barn will come, but
I mean, that's where the majority of the projects are going to be done, is inside my little shop. So I got a lot of plans for the future. I mean, outside of the shipping container too. So
this is the first of many, many projects.
Yeah, all based around renewable energy and off-grid.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's literally one of the whole reasons that we want to move out here, is because the amount of land around us gives us the capability to be able to try all these different things and build whatever we want, and have the time to do it. So just a little bit on where we're staying and why.
Hopefully you guys like our little spot. I know it's not perfect by any means, but it'll definitely do, and it's definitely improved our way of life out here so far.
It's cozy.
Yeah, it's definitely cozy.
I like it.
Yeah.
Especially at night when the coyotes are howling. And right now because it's nice and cool at night. But by the time it gets hot, at least we're going to have solar power so we can have fans and figure out a solution then as far as the heat goes. But just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Going with the flow as much as you can. Trying to keep your sanity and not murder each other.
Which is every day.
Pretty much.
All right, well, we're going to actually start working on our racking system for the solar panels. So, I guess we should get to that. Or is that...
It's now time to harness the power of the sun.
So right now we're just mocking up where our mounts are going to go, our ground mount solar panels. We're roughly going to do this. I mean, the barn isn't perfectly facing south, so it's going to look a little cockeyed compared to the cockeyed compared to the barn. But so yeah, and how I found south was I just used the iPhone app that comes standard with the phone, and to use it. I'm not sure how accurate it is. Yeah, I know how accurate it is, but
it's facing north.
No, it seems pretty close. So I used two phones doing the same thing, and that's how I roughly got this line right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 panels within the span. I'm going to have there's going to be a 4x4 A-frame, and then there's going to be like a uni strut that's going to hold all the panels together or to the A-frame. This first row is going to be a total of 6 panels, 20 feet long, and then we'll have once we get these all in place, then we'll do another 6 right next to it in place. So we'll have roughly 40 feet of panels.
I think we should just line our entire fence line with them.
Solar panels, I agree.
Right?
We might not
Solar fortress. Might not what?
we might not get the best gains out of it because there's trees blocking most of our...
always getting gains.
Oh my god, yeah, right. I'm losing gains right now. I know. Since I've been out here on the farm working every day, I've lost 10 pounds.
And I've gained 30.
On the Nutrifarm diet.
No, yeah. I've stayed the same weight. And he has lost 10 pounds. How the hell does that work?